Welcome back, guys, to another video on the Sir Grizzle's channel. Today I will be doing a video on the new and improved controller tips tutorial video. I will be showing you my SIGs, what I think are the best SIGs, and a few tips to get open and all the dribble moves that have been added since the new update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. Before this video starts, guys, let's just point out the obvious. So, before I get onto the animations, D-pad dribbling is back. So, as you can see on the controller overlay, I'm dribbling with D-pad. But due to some issues, I believe, right stick dribbling is deactivated. So, as you can see, I'm going at it and there's no right stick dribbling because due to some glitches, you cannot right stick dribble. So I will be doing just a D-pad controller tips tutorial. Alright, let's get on with the animations. So in my opinion, I will try and explain this the best I can, but the idle dribble animations are more or less all about your hesitation and how you dribble around the court. So as you can see right here, when I grab the ball here, just how I dribble like this and my hesitation is how my character will move. So let me just throw this ball away. So in my opinion, these are the two best, slasher and shifty. Fundamental is okay, but the hesitation, it's a very good animation, don't get me wrong, but the hesitation is not my favorite. So here are the two best ones. So slasher is more to get deeper into the paint, and shifty is to more go wide. And since I want to make more space for myself, I would rather go wide. So shifty is why I go with this idle dribble animation. Let's go down with the standing dribble. Standing dribble is anything that involves you not moving and doing a dribble move. In my opinion, Pro 1 and Pro 3 are my two favorites. Pro 3 is probably one of the quickest ones in the game, but Pro 1 has some moves that get you a lot of space. So as you can see, I already have Pro 1 activated. So as you could probably see, just my dribble moves in general, they make a lot of space to myself just doing the moves. So I have two moves now that go side to side if I need to. It gets me a lot of space for myself, and it's a bit slow. If you guys don't like slow, go with Pro 3, but since I just like to make space for myself, this is what I like to go with. Let's get on with the next animation, which is step back. Step back, Pro 3, without a hesitation, Pro 3 is the best step back in the game. Due to the fact that step back is just it just goes right away. As you can see, look how fast he is compared to Pro 1, kind of slow, and Pro 2, kind of slow. But the thing is, I believe, is Pro 1 is also good because it makes a lot of space. I think you could go from, the free throw line all the way back. So, as you can see here, let me show you with Pro 3. Pro 3, it's very quick, as you can see. So, I don't make much space, but it's very quick. While Pro 1 will get you from, right here all the way to the three-point line. So, it depends on all you want. Just because I like to go for those quick shots, just like step back green. Pro 3 is probably my favorite animation in the game for step backs. Let's get on with the last one, which is moving dribble. So, moving dribbles are all moves, spin move, behind the backs, everything that involves you moving. So, Pro 1 is a very good one for going, how do I explain it? So to go into side to side kind of thing. Pro 3 is probably the best to go into the paint. Pro 2 I haven't tested yet, but I heard one of my friends say it's a very good misdirection one. So I would say I would say go probably Pro 1, or I'd say go Pro 1 in my opinion if you want to just make some space like I said. So as you can see, moving crossover, just the space I make. Just the step backs. The behind the backs are what get most affected. Just look at the space I make. I could also just do just step back shots. The side to side movement is very clean in my opinion. So yeah. I will show you a few more animations here, so let me just show you. So my animation, so layup package is layup 6. The reason I go for layup 6 is just because it's very flashy. So as you guys can see, it's very flashy behind the back animation. So doing this can lead up to a bunch of, how do I explain this? A bunch of nice little bailout passes. So I've tested it out in Pro-Am. When you do this layup animation, you're actually like, even when you pass the animation of the ball going around your body still continues. Therefore, doing this and bailing it out to a teammate is very flashy. I will be doing this a lot more if I could get it down, because right now passing is very easy to get stolen. So I will try and get it down, but for the time being I won't be doing it much. But that's just a new move that you guys can do. Let me show you guys the other animations that I have. So since I'm not a float, I don't like to float. I'm not a big inside guy, so floaters are not my best, thing. I don't like to go with floaters, but I did hear floaters, which is involved by close shot, is very good now. So you guys can use that instead of layups, but in my opinion, just for the layup, just how cool the layup looks, I like my layup 6, but for now I'm not really a floater guy. Jump shot. This is just off of preference, but the best 3 jump shots in the game are jump shot, the normal jump shot, which is base, which is the one I use. Jump shot 3, which is a slow but very easy to time jump shot, and jump shot 5, which is the quickest jump shot. I use base just because of, I've been here since pre-alpha, so I already know the timing of the jump shot, so I could always get slightlies and greens whenever needed. I still need to get more consistent on the shots since they did change the green window, but when I get that down, this jump shot is going to be my jump shot forever. So when I get this timing down, base is going to be my jump shot for the time being. Let's get on with the final animation here, which is the jump shot landing. This one is all preference. So I like to go with no look due to 2 things. One, because when you do a no look, it makes you walk back already. So like I said, getting back on defense is very crucial. So the 2 jump shots I would suggest that might give you a small competitive advantage are moonwalk and no look. So if you're a jump shot, let me just equip moonwalk real quick. So jump shots from the 3 from here are very crucial because there's a lot of people that like to just run down court as soon as you shoot. So doing moonwalk gives you a small competitive advantage to walk backwards, and no look is kind of like going to the side, because they're the 2 animations that actually make you move. So just if you want a competitive advantage and still want to look cool, go with moonwalk or no look. Alright, let me show you guys the one new dribble move that has been added to the game. So for the new move that has been added to the game is the double behind the back, as you are seeing on the screen now. So this move is kind of like the hezzy cross from before, but it's more or less just the same thing, just with behind the back. Less steal ability, it's very clean. If you just do this, by example, you just do screens after this, and then you can go for the behind the back. It's very easy. So how to do this dribble move? So what you do is, on your D-pad, you go down and left if the ball is on your left hand. So it'll stay on. So you just go down, and on the side the ball is on. So that should be how to do the behind the back. Same thing on the other side. It's just down and to the side the ball goes. Alright, now let me show you all the other animations, since now D-pad is a new dribble style. Alright, let me show you all the new dribble styles that are in the game now. So let's start off with the basic crossover. So crossover, very self-explanatory. You put the D-pad to the, or you tap the D-pad to the opposite side of the ball is on, so right or left. Next, let's go with the hesitation. Hesitation, you tap on the side the ball is already on. You can do this moving as well, which will give you the drive, the blow by animation. So as you can see, it gives you a drive animation. Next one that we'll do is the behind the back. So this one is kind of the same with the double behind the back, except you start from where the ball is on your hand and you go to the back. So by example, the ball is on my left hand here. You go left and back. So by example, ball's on the right hand now, right and back. And you could just spam this all you want. There is also a moving one like I showed you guys earlier. So this one will be more or less a move to mess around with. The next move that we'll be talking about is the between the legs step back. So there's two styles. There's the one where you're just standing still, and there's the one where you're actually moving. The one where you're moving gives you a lot of space, as you can see here, and the one where you're not moving gives you a lot of space sideways. So the way you do this is exactly the same as the between the behind the back, like double behind the back, but you're going to the opposite hand instead of going to the same hand. So you're going down into the opposite hand. So as you can see on my controller overlay, back. So by example, ball's on the left hand, you go back into the right, and if the ball's on your right hand, back into the left. And for the final move, or for the last two moves, so the one I just showed you guys earlier was the in and out crossover, which is inside and out, as it says, in and out crossover. So you go, you tap your D-pad from the side to the ball, to the hand your ball is, and to the other side. So by example, ball's on the right hand, you go right left, and since the ball's on the left hand, you go left right. And now for the final move that has been that is in the game is the spin move. This one has been changed quite a bit. Before it was you would hold it, but now it's tap twice. So you tap twice on the same side you would like to spin, and if you would like to do a fake spin move, you tap spin on the same side the ball is on. For the last part of this video, I will show you guys two moves to get yourself open on offense. So the first move I like to call the hezzy step back. So hezzy step back gets you open, I'd say a good 75% of the time. It's a very good move that gets you open if the defense is very, like, how do I explain this? Is always playing in front of you and you don't know how to get them off you. So this, in alpha, step backs in this game are very broken. So I would suggest, to get open very often, you do a hezzy and you do a step back. So between the legs step back while you're moving. This will get you open so many times, I tell you. If they play behind you, because there's two things you could do. You could drive in. If they play behind you, you keep going for your layup. And if they're playing right next to you, if they're playing in front of you, you just step back and you take your shot. The move is very versatile, and if you need to just not take your shot, you just stop, look for another option to go by. And the last move that I'll show you guys is more to stay on the perimeter. So you guys that want to just stay on the perimeter, you guys do these moves, is the crossover spin move. So crossover spin move just makes it's kind of like a starter combo. So what you do is you just do a cross into a spin move, and then after that you could go in with a bunch of different combos to get it open, because you're just starting a little series here. So by example, you do cross into, like, by example, cross into spin move and then into hezzy crossover. You could get I actually got open many times with this move. So I've done, by example, like I would run down here, I'd do this, and actually I got open quite often due to the hitboxes. So those are a few moves that you could use to try and get open. There are a lot more that I'm not going to name. If you guys would like me to make a full-on tutorial on all the moves that you can do to get open, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's the two moves that get you open with high success rate. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've been just trying to grind out this game as much as I can. I have hit 80 overall with my team. If you guys would like me to make some Pro-Am videos, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, also, I have my Discord server in the description of this video. Don't forget to join, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.